Watch the TV laying down. No, they got them on. No. Huh? Who? What's up with Jasmine Park?
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
I ain't even got a clue.
From the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. Taking
How you know
the
it?
team from the playoff a year ago, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So Alabama's offense will come out first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you up.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are...
Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Rebels will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Steps away to find some room. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Russell. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. High flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, more.
Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's a
Takes
long
it the
ball.
other way.
Get his ass, Williams.
40.
Get his ass.
Past the 30.
Yeah,
They
get his ass.
finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Had to get rid of it quickly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
On third down, he drops the throw.
Be cheating like shit.
Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Get out there.
And the return man
Too
showing
hard.
great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes that Alabama offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to he lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Oh, he's got some space. And they don't
Really?
take him down
Until
until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Moves around to clear up the vision. Keeps it and gets past the chains. This sophomore learning when to just do it himself.
I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Grab behind the line. It's Odom. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
What you want?
And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
You want over 35? You want the rest of your food from dinner today? You want your rest of your chicken nuggets and french fries for dinner? The chicken tenders? You don't want that?
It's a draw. There he goes. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
That's reeled in. It's Odo. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short.
Get the chocolate milk.
They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third and short.
Don't spill that chocolate milk on my bed, though.
46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Yes, man. Yeah.
And they'll spot it at the 47. And the Rebels are marching down the field.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. To throw, it's Simmons. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. Turning it on! And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll leave it with the lone back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, he got loose. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Tide with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So,
and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Right down the middle. Hauls it in. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Man, these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver, playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. You could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make it dumb. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He might want another play. To the air, it's Russell. Here comes the heat. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown time. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Young. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Russell. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Nice shoot.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama!
off the drive with a touchdown throwing the football. And the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Duke. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
You want me to cover? You want me to shut the window?
Line getting set on second down.
Huh? Go shut the door.
The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. The give on the inside. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Ray. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll run the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score. He'll let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. Working that left side now. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Took it off soon.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He's going to throw deep right side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They get to him as he throws. Racing to the right. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Encroachment, defense. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. Trying to power it in. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You already blowing your nose. No.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. Get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Simpson. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Keeps it and gets the first down. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They use the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They took a shot.
And you gotta play when you're up, play your second, your backup, so them niggas don't want to leave. You know, you gotta get in the clock too.
That can get had separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage.
You want some chips? You just had an oatmeal cream pie. You better eat your dinner. That dinner you got left. Other than that, you ain't getting nothing else. No, you but what?
Trailing by 3 touchdowns.
I can't hear you.
Going to get back in it, David. The time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse,
oh, you want your food?
Pretty quickly. Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in
this
as many
plays
as
right
you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative.
You warm it up?
No more penalties and no more turn.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one.
I mean, but it's the Joe legit, though. You know what I'm saying? That's
defense not able to cover him. That's now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They got rules, but the Joe legit. But the rules make it. Now, you ain't got to worry about the rules, because niggas, you good. I'm telling you. Yeah. Nah, but you can run that too, though. You said you ain't see the other part. You said you can run that too. Yeah, it's niggas that was doing it early down. Saying you can't do that shit early down. Now, you can run Wildcat. You just can't run it every, like how they doing, excessive. You can't, he just don't, he want this shit to be real. You know what I mean? Real as possible. But I mean, let me know now, because if you don't follow rules, hey, he kick niggas off the top. You hear me? He don't follow no rules in his jump, he gets him a battery. But I'm just saying, I just know it'll be a good league for you.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Nah, they don't buy in. I mean, niggas do be making niggas quit sometimes, though, like get out the league and all that. If anything, you will make somebody quit the way you play.
Before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You're expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Hey, Will in this league too, though.
That is absolutely beautiful by this defense.
Hold on, what league he got invited to? Yeah, I think he got UCLA in that league. Yeah, he all right.
Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. No more room to rise. This defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. They'll play it safe.
And you came right in a good time. I bet you their record's still good, ain't it?
Do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Oh, you about to send it in right now.
We're going to say, go for it, be aggressive.
That what he
nice
said?
to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
Why you want to hang up? Now I'm trying to hear what you got over there. Okay.
Dances away to buy time. Makes the catch. It's Horton.
Oh, you ain't on right now. You got me on. You said you got the invite.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Meadows. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. No huddle offense to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Complete to the left. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
It's a seam wide open, and he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Got some room in under the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. He breaks a tackle. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown Tide.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Watkins. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. The RPO fire complete to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Power football with the run. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw at Simmons. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Rides the back and leaves it. Touchdown, Rebels! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now up.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Bradley. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Rebels want to move quickly.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Defense in press coverage. They want to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
The number 1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football.
If I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Alabama quickly back to the line. Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Powers through. Oh, he's got some space. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Now on first down from the 28. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's Ray. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Under fire. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
On the move from inside is 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight.